If you're running a business and you have a sales funnel, I've got two tools I think would be a great fit for you to check out. So imagine you're a business owner, your office is quiet and you're struggling to gain new clients. You really need more leads. So you come up with a marketing funnel. You're going to use video at the top of the funnel, and that's going to lead people to a lead magnet for them to download and hopefully lead to a purchase. Well, the two deals I've got today will help with that. You can record your videos and have them edited, and then you can create a lead magnet and landing page, launch them, gain new clients, and save your business. The first tool is for the top of the funnel. It's called Minvo, and it will take your content, your video content, and chop it up into shorts. And this is a great way of repurposing your existing content. So it's a very minimalist dashboard. You can see I've got my own workspace, and I also have a Pilates channel. I've been testing it with that as well. So you can have different workspaces to organize your work, which is brilliant. You've got the number of minutes remaining and when it will next renew, and I'll come on to how many minutes you can get in a bit. To use this, it's very simple. Let's say I want to use this recent video I did about sell me this pen. Simply grab the URL, say add a video, and you can either caption a short or make shorts. So I'm going to make shorts. I'm going to import. This will now process that video and use AI to come up with framing, emojis. You can turn this on and off. Everything that's selected there is perfect. And we've got the duration as well. So if you do want to have longer videos rather than short form, you can do so. But I'm going to just leave it to 30 to 60 seconds. I'm going to hit create shorts. Now this will take a while to do. As you can see, it says 5 to 7 minutes, but luckily you don't need to stay on this page. So let me go and show you what it's done on previous videos. So one of the issues I have as a creator is that I do tend to make a lot of landscape videos, and really for shorts or moments as they're called here, you want it to be portrait. So what it's done is adapted the video and it's shown the whole screen in this particular clip, and then we'll see the subtitles underneath. And I'm just going to run this, and what's interesting is it picks out really good emojis. I'm very impressed with the emojis it uses. You find out the box everything was set up and looked really good, so I didn't really feel a need to mess around with any of this. But what's very cool is the option to now preview your video and see all the changes that's been made, and then spot any problems that might need editing out. So the subtitling and the captioning works really well. The emojis works really well. And at the top, you've got various options. At the moment, there's just default presets. I assume there's a template somewhere I can create, but I'm quite happy with theirs. I think it looks great. You've got the aspect ratio. So if I did want to make a short that was landscape or square, which may actually suit my content better, I can do so. You've got some background music that you can add in, handy if you are doing some sort of inspirational speech. And then you've got caption styling and animation styling. I have left it all as default because I think they've picked some great options straight away. The transcript section gives you all the text it's pulled from your video, and the highlighted element is what's been used to make a moment, and so you can edit this if it's mistranscribed something. As you're scrolling down, you'll only see that purple because what you want to do is just click on these and it will show you each of the moments it's picked out. And you can always remove that. You can move this down a little bit like so, and that will redo that and chop it out. So if it's a bit long and you don't want it to include a section, you can just drag that all the way back here, and that's now a shorter moment. So this also includes a video editor. So we've now sorted the transcript, and when we come to the editing section, we can actually fine tune this. So if you wanted to change this color, you'd simply click on it, change the color, you can supersize it, you can add emojis, you can fix typos. It's also great to see that if you really want to fine tune this, you can go in, add your own logo and maybe add some additional images. That would be great if you were talking about a particular product but hadn't shown it in the video. You could then add in some extra B-roll. There's also a magic edit to auto frame on the speaker, auto cuts to get rid of silences, auto add emojis, and auto add B-roll or GIFs, which I wouldn't be using too much in mine because obviously the video contains a lot of things. But if you just had a speaking only, this is a great way of adding a little bit extra pizzazz. So thanks to AppSumo for gifting me tier 1 for this video. As you can see, you get 2 hours, unlimited moments, 1 user, 5 gig of upload and 90 days storage. And that I think will be fine for me because I'm not doing it loads. But if you were a heavy user, you can go all the way up to tier 5 and that will give you 50 hours, 10 users, 10 gig of storage and 180 days upload storage. So it's actually very reasonable. I think the tiers on this have been very well thought out, works really well. To pair with that, you'll want a landing page to capture details. So from your video, you direct people to check out and download a lead magnet. And that's where this second deal comes in. It's called Grawt. It's got a range of landing pages. Some are pretty minimalistic, just a very basic couple of sections, whereas others look like full websites, which I'm quite impressed with. And of course, you can go through, edit and update all the text and the images. It's got plenty of blocks to keep you going. And so this is a very quick way of spinning up a landing page for you to point people to and collect their details. You do that by creating a form widget, and it simply selects the form widget, and that means you can reuse these forms on different landing pages. So you just build the form once and embed it. Alternatively, you could add a HTML block as well, which I think is a good option. So you've got various blocks for headings, images, videos, icons, buttons, and code. And it's the code one that is interesting because that just opens up what you can add to the page. You can simply drop that on and then add your HTML code to maybe embed a form or other widgets of some sorts that you want to include on the site. In terms of what to offer as a lead magnet, you can first create an ideal persona, and you do that by describing who it is you're targeting. You can change and update this, which I think is good. So if it doesn't quite narrow it down for you, give it a new description and then click Generate Target Audience, and you'll be offered various choices. You can then create a lead magnet using AI. They have different types. I will say at this time, this is perhaps the most underwhelming part of this software. I've found that all of these tend to just come out looking the same. So it's a nice idea, but this is the area that needs improvement. So it uses AI to generate different ideas for you, and I assume that they're basing this on your ideal target audience. So if these aren't the right sort of things you want, go back and redo your target audience. Apparently you can add tips and examples and notes. I'm not really sure what that does because I haven't been able to see them when it's been generated, but I'll show you a few examples. So it takes a few minutes. Once it's generated, you go to the lead magnet and they all pretty much look like this. It doesn't seem to matter what I choose. They all have this sort of format, maybe different colors. Some have a checkbox on them so that people can tick it off. But this is what you get pretty much with all of them. Thankfully, if you've got your own lead magnet, you can use that. So you'll set up a workflow, and this is a really nice, simple, easy to use system. You can add delays, you can send emails, and this is where you can use your own, because within the email builder, you have to add a link. That link can be to one of the AI lead magnets or to your own file, which isn't stored here, it's stored elsewhere. And in fact, you can send the lead data that's collected to a different system via an integration. It can go to email, webinar, webhook, or other types of integrations. And all you have to do is set those up in the dashboard. And what's quite nice is if you're an AppSumo client, you may have SendFox, and that is one of the integrations. Integrations are very easy to set up. Simply select the type, select the service, and follow the instructions to add your account details. I'll put affiliate links to both deals down below. This one has a pretty generous tier 1, goes all the way up to tier 4. And at the moment, if you want sub accounts, they're currently running an offer within the dashboard. Simply take a look for this 80% off, click the upgrade now, and you'll be taken to the landing page, which explains the offer and how you get sub accounts and how long it's on for. I don't know whether this is a real timer or just a FOMO timer. I guess I'll find out. $99. So that's a pretty good offer if you're going to be using this with clients or with multiple projects. And if you want to learn how to use AI to generate ebooks, click this video next.